Well, thank you all for joining us here today at HMCS Bytown, Ottawa's naval home away from home. I'll make a brief statement and then we'll take questions. I'm obviously pleased with the Crown's decision to stay the charges against me. While I'm relieved to be exonerated of any wrongdoing, I am disappointed it has taken this long. The alarming and protracted bias of perceived guilt across the senior levels of government has been quite damaging, and the emotional and financial impacts of this entire ordeal have taken their toll. I have an important story to tell that Canadians will want and need to hear. It is my intention in the coming days to tell that story, not to lay blame, but to ensure that we all learn from this experience. I would like to express my sincere appreciation for the support of Marie Hennon, Christine Mainville, and my entire legal team, some of whom are with us here today, for their wisdom and guidance. I could not have placed my and my family's life and future in better hands. If I've learned anything from decades in uniform, it is that while professional or personal crisis can be tough, it often brings out the best in people. In that context, I would like to acknowledge the professional and personal risks taken by those who have stepped forward, thereby highlighting their own commitment to the truth. Their actions epitomize what right looks like, and I will forever be in their debt for their personal courage, integrity, and honor. Ultimately, I look forward to my immediate reinstatement and a return to serve in Canada, something that I have done unfailingly for the last 38 years, something that Canadians should expect and demand. In closing, I want to speak directly to the thousands of Canadians who stood by me, who supported me and my family, both spiritually and financially. We would simply have never made it here without your generosity and help. Thank you. And look, I'm ready to go back to work. I've been saying this all along. Other people will have to have conversations and decide what that looks like. I can't tell you right now what that's going to look like. What I can say is that national institutions are bigger than any one person, and they have to be, and they should be. And so we'll watch that space and see where this goes in the days ahead.
We're just going to give everybody
I want
a
to
chance.
finish with the previous question, and just to pick up on this issue of, and Ms. Hennon said it, it's the context. And many of you cover defense procurement. It is a very complicated, obtuse, and ultimately ugly process. And what goes on inside that process is difficult to explain at the best of times. And so I am confident that at all times I acted with integrity, I acted ethically, and I acted in the best interest of the Royal Canadian Navy, the Canadian Forces, and ultimately the people of Canada.